If I see one more person make biscuits out of a can, I'm gonna lose it. Let's do this together, all right?
Half a cup of butter in the freezer for 30 minutes.
2.5 cups of all-purpose flour.
2 tablespoons baking powder. Quarter teaspoon baking soda. 2 teaspoons of sugar. 1.5 teaspoons of salt.
Whiskey business. Really cold butter. Yes, great.
Half a cup of unsalted butter. Add to flour mixture. Toss together.
Oh, fuck. Drizzle in 1 cup of buttermilk till rough dough forms. Make flour work surface. Dump your dough out. Bring it together. Roll 12-inch long. Fold into third and fold over. Roll again. Fold again. Roll one more time.
Biscuit cutter.
Punch out your dough
Onto a baking sheet.
Brush with melted butter.
Little flaky salt. Into the oven. 425 degrees Fahrenheit.
15 to 20 minutes.
Sheesh, look at those layers. Let them cool. These open.
Ooh, a little pat of butter.
A little bit of honey. This is easily
one of the best biscuits you'll ever have in your life. Okay, fine. You want to make churros, no problem, but understand these are dangerous.
small pan. 5 tablespoons butter in. 1 cup of water. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Heat on high heat.
Make sure it's melted and bring to a boil. Turn off the heat. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon fine sea salt. 1 cup all-purpose flour. Stir.
Till thick with 3 C's. Now let this cool
For 8 to 10 minutes, brother. 3 eggs, one at a time. Egg. Mix. Egg. Had to switch to a whisk. Egg. Mix. And an egg yolk. Mix one more time.
till nice and smooth.
Transfer to a piping bag with a star tip. Heavy bottom pot. Fry oil.
Filled a little over halfway.
It's cinnamon sugar, not that hard. 3/4 cup of sugar. 1.5 teaspoons of, well, cinnamon. Mix together.
Heat to 375.
Pipe 5 to 6 inch pieces. Snip.
It's average churro size, okay?
Repeat.
Fry 4 to 5 minutes. Till golden brown and crispy.
Remove from the oil. Add the cinnamon sugar. Toss while still hot. Repeat with the rest.
Now these are some good looking churros, but now we're talking. Look at
Ew, you go to a restaurant and spend $20 on a mediocre shrimp scampi?
1.5 pounds of shrimp. Peel their little jackets off.
4 cloves of garlic. Thinly sliced.
Pan on. 2 tablespoons of butter in. Put on medium heat.
Got a hot pan, butter's boobling?
Sliced garlic in. That's a 1/4 teaspoon red chili flakes. Give that a little swirl.
Cook that just until fragrant. Very nice.
Then half a cup of white wine or chicken broth. Bring that up to a boil. Reduce by half. Turn to low heat.
Bring that to a light simmer, then season and taste with salt. Add in your shrimp
And just go ahead and simmer that.
for 2 to 3 minutes. Then flip. Simmer for another 2 minutes. Finally chopped parsley. Season with salt to taste. 1/4 cup fresh chopped parsley. Toss together.
Onto a plate along with its juice.
Black pepper.
A little bit of olive oil. With some lemon juice. Now this right here.
It's a proper shrimp scampi. Serve this with pasta or some crusty bread. It's up to you. Whoa, what? People are still making turkey for the holidays? Oh, the dopest beef Wellington. Gordon, this is for you. Beef tenderloin.
Season all over with salt and pepper. Pan. Olive oil. Medium-high heat.
In.
Repeat on all sides.
Brush with mustard.
1 pound of mushrooms, button, and oyster.
Chop them up.
Until very finely chopped. Mushrooms in. Medium heat. 2 cloves of minced garlic. Tablespoon fresh thyme.
A little salt to taste.
And cook and stir. Most of the water's gone. And make some crepes. Make 4 of them. Lay them out like this.
Prosciutto.
Slices like that.
Mushrooms.
Spread out evenly.
Beef on. Just roll.
Oh boy, fridge 30 minutes.
Puff pastry. Brush with egg wash. Wellington burrito. Then roll it up. Crimp. Egg wash. Lettuce. Egg wash again. Flaky salt.
Into the oven, 418 minutes. Shish, let it rest 10 minutes.
Woo!
Now that right there.
Is a perfect. Oh hey, the people want a waffle recipe, we give them a waffle recipe. Eggo, you're in danger.
2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup white sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 3/4 teaspoon of salt.
1 tablespoon of baking soda. You know, whiskey business. 2 eggs. Separate them.
Whip those whites till medium stiff peaks. Now to the yolks.
Get 1/2 cup of oil, 1.5 cups of milk. Make sure you yolk and milk to the flour. Mix. Add your egg whites. Just fold that bad boy together.
Till nice and smooth.
You're not making waffles without a waffle iron.
I'm sure you can do this part. Turn it on. Spray it with the oil of your choice. Once it's ready.
For a 9-inch waffle maker, pour in a heaping cup of batter in the center, and then, well, close it. You know, it's pretty.
Just let that cook.
For 5 to 7 minutes.
Open it up. Wow.
You just transfer to a plate. Jesus. Repeat with the rest.
Finishing touch. Now this right here.
How you make a waffle. I see one more person make biscuits out of a can, I'm gonna lose it. Let's do this together, alright?
Half a cup of butter in the freezer for 30 minutes.
2.5 cups of all-purpose flour.
2 tablespoons baking powder. Quarter teaspoon baking soda. 2 teaspoons of sugar. 1.5 teaspoons of salt.
Whiskey business. Really cold butter. Yes, great.
Half a cup of unsalted butter. Add to flour mixture.
Toss together. Oh, fuck. Drizzle in 1 cup of buttermilk till rough dough forms. Make flour work surface. Dump your dough out. Bring it together. Roll 12-inch long. Fold into third and fold over. Roll again. Fold again. Roll one more time.
Biscuit cutter.
Punch out your dough.
Onto a baking sheet.
Brush with melted butter.
Little flaky salt. Into the oven. 425 degrees Fahrenheit.
15 to 20 minutes.
Sheesh, look at those layers. Let them cool. These open. Ooh, a little pat of butter. A little bit of honey. This is easily
one of the best biscuits you'll ever have in your life. Now, it's time for people to up their breakfast sandwich game. Allow me to help.
Pick one, bagel or croissant. Cook some bacon.
3 eggs. Season with salt. Whiskey business.
Non-stick pan, medium heat. 1.5 tablespoons of butter in.
Pan's hot, butter's boobling. Cook, continuously stirring.
Once your eggs reach this stage, gather it up in the shape of your bread. Smoked Gouda, sharp cheddar, a little more cheddar.
Cover with a bowl, heat off. And let that melt for 2 minutes.
Toast your bread.
Little avocado. Assembly time. Avocado. A little bit of flaky salt. Egg. And these will be a little more melted. Bacon. Top it.
I think we're gonna have to cut this bad boy in half.
Woo!
Right here is what I call
breakfast sandwich. Someone had the nerve to tell me that I couldn't have good bagels outside of New York. Well, let me just give it a shot.
300 grams of water at around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. 10 grams instant yeast in. Mix that up. Let's sit 10 minutes. 500 grams of bread flour in. 6 grams of salt. 23 grams of sugar.
Whiskey business. Yeast water mixture in. We don't need a machine, we use our hand. Mix that together until a dough starts to form. On the counter and knead until your dough is nice and smooth. Medium-sized bowl. Damp towel.
Rise at room temp 1 to 2 hours.
Little kiss. And punch it down. Divide
into 8 even pieces.
Shape each piece into a ball. Damp towel, 15 minutes. Fingers.
Bring a large pot of water to a gentle boil. In 1 minute. Flip them all
for 1 more minute. Transfer your bagels to the baking sheet. Egg wash. Go with your everything bagel seasoning.
Into the oven. 350 Fahrenheit.
For about 20 minutes.
Let them cool in a wire rack. Oh my. Creme cheese. Lox. Tomato.
Oh, salt.
Onion. Capers.
Woo!
It's about as close as you can get
to a New York bagel with... Yeah, we all know what this is, alright? The bacon method. First you're gonna need a pan, just kidding, we're not using a pan. Ew. Baking sheet. Foil.
Lay your bacon on. Line up the whole gosh darn pack. Okay, now here's the secret. The oven is off. Spin it up, pop the bacon in, on to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Let that preheat.
Then you just need to set a timer, Alexa, for 20 minutes.
Now make sure to keep an eye on that bacon,
because it may take more or less time depending on your oven.
Once ready, plate with scratches. Paper towel to drain, just like Mom taught you. Transfer your bacon. You know what to do, just enjoy.
The most perfect bacon of all time.
If you want to get real naughty, you can brush it with a little bit of maple syrup.
But to each their own, you know?
Shout out to these guys for the method.
Oh hey, you like French onion soup? Well then come along, let's make it.
5 to 6 large sweet onions.
Peel them off. Slice it.
5-quart pot on the stove. 3.5 tablespoons unsalted butter. Pan on, medium heat.
Pot's hot, butter's bubbling. Add your onions. So this bit is full, but it's gonna shrink.
Season generously with salt. Give it a light stir. Lid.
10 minutes.
See? They shrunk.
Caramelized onions secret. Always stir unless you want them to burn.
Cook medium-low heat
until nice and caramelized.
1.25 cup white wine.
Bring to a boil, reduce by half. 1.5 quarts of beefy broth. Cute little bundle of thyme in. It's a black pepper.
Simmer 20 to 30 minutes. Good bread, baking sheet. Broiler on high. Let in. Until dry and crisp. Get your thyme out of there.
Stir in 2 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of sherry. Season to taste with salt. A little more pepper. Oh, that's nice. Oven-safe bowl. Ladle.
Onto a baking sheet. Toasty boy in. Shredded Gruyere cheese. Under the broiler.
Until it looks like this.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. It's really hot. Try it again. You still buy marshmallows? We're gonna make them.
9x9 baking pan. Spray oil. Half a cup of potato starch. Half a cup of powdered sugar.
Oh, baby. Whiskey business. Dust the every corner, brother. Stain mix bowl.
Half a cup of water. Gelatin. 3 envelopes. Sprinkle that on top. Give a little whiskey business. Put this to the side. Medium pot. 1.5 cups sugar.
1.25 cup light corn syrup. And half a cup of water.
Medium-high heat, bring to a boil,
And then boil this big
until 240 Fahrenheit. Remove from the heat.
hand mixer.
See, there's your set gelatin.
Low speed. Carefully stream the very hot liquid down the side of the bowl. Do a little more until all the syrup is added.
Whip on high.
For 5 minutes.
Dummy thick. Last, beat in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Transfer to your prepared pan. Dampen your hands. Smooth out that top. Leave out uncovered.
At room temperature overnight. Starch mixture. Get all your marshmallow and cut
Into 1-inch cubes.
Coat with more starch.
So we got homemade marshmallows, but
they also toast.